Hey there, what's up guys? It's Fergal here and thanks for checking out my review. Now before we get started with the review, if you would like me to build your entire internet marketing business for you and stay with you until you get $10,000 per month, then be sure to check out the first link in the description. Now back to the review. So when you pick up this product, you're going to get my 4 awesome bonuses delivered to you automatically. Bonus number 1 is I'm going to show you how I get 250,000 email subscribers every single Friday. This isn't a technique, it's not a method. I literally show you where to go, how to pick them up, and then I show you how to mail them from a self-hosted autoresponder that costs between $3 and $12 per month. Now bonus number 2 is I'm going to show you my free traffic method that I'm using right now in 2023 to absolutely flood my offers, my blogs and my sites with traffic. Bonus number 3 is I'm going to show you how to rank all of your YouTube videos first for your selected keyword on YouTube so that you can get a ton of traffic from YouTube to your offers. And bonus number 4 is I'm going to give you access to promote my own product, Empire, and I'm going to give you 100% commission throughout the funnel so that you can literally promote it as your own product. So with that said, let's jump over and see what this product is all about. But before we do that, don't forget, if you would like me to build your entire internet marketing business for you and stay with you until you get to $10,000 per month, then you're going to want to check out the first link in the description as well. And if you want to pick up this product that I'm reviewing, then you want to check out the second link in the description.
Hello and welcome to the Articalize demo. Articalize is the ultimate software, ultimate companion for writers and SEO professionals, because using this app, you can turn anything into an article. And yes, I mean literally anything, because Articalize can turn into an article, a YouTube video, Facebook post, an X thread, a thread on threads.net, Quora post, Reddit post, LinkedIn. It can also articleize websites, write product reviews using Amazon or any other e-com website, create product comparisons, create a listicle, or you can just tell AI what to write and take it from there. Now let's go and get started with Articalize and see how it works. The first thing we're going to do is write an article from a YouTube video. Alright, here we go. The first thing you need to do here is, of course, give it the YouTube video URL, and it will use the Articalize Chrome extension to get everything it needs to prepare that article. You can do that by clicking on Get Chrome extension over here, then click on Download Chrome extensions. The complete details of how to install the Chrome extension on your browser is in the video over here. This extension can be used on Chrome or Brave or Vivaldi or Edge or any other Chrome supported browsers. Now when you go back, let's go back here, YouTube video, you can either provide the video URL over here. For example, I have a video URL, and click on Open YouTube and you'll be taken to that video, whichever video you've picked. Of course, you can search for videos by clicking on the search box and putting in your keywords. Now, whenever you're ready to pick up a video and convert it into an article, all you need to do is click on the Articalize button right here. Then click on Get Transcript. It will automatically show you the right option depending on the website you're on. So click on Get Transcript and it'll ask you, do you want to proceed to Articalize or do you want to get the video description also? So I'll just go to proceed to Articalize. I'm not going to use the description. And you will see right in YouTube, you've got the transcript right over here. Now, if you want, you can modify it. Otherwise, just click on Next. And then you got many options. You can choose the AI model that you want to use to write the article. And you can see it's got all of the latest and the best AI models. For this, I'm going to use GPT 4.1 mini. You can also choose the language that you want to write the article in. It can translate from any language to any language. So if you have the source article in English, for example, you can write the target article, the target content in Hindi, or you can pick up any video, let's say in French, and make an English article out of it. You can decide if you want to create a TOC first and then edit or modify it. Yes, I will do that. And you can also decide if you want to create images in the article. And yes, I will let that happen too. You've got multiple AI models to create the images with. You've got Fluxnell, which is a great model for images, for graphics. GPT Image 1 is a great model for images and text. Ideogram V3A and Flux Context Max. You've got the best AI models in here for graphics. Then you can also decide if you want to put text on images, which is great if you're using GPT Images 1 or Ideogram V3A. So yes, I will let that happen too. And you can also choose the size of the image. Do you want it to be a landscape image or a square image? You can decide that. And you can choose the language, the style of the article. You've got informative, casual, funny, academic, explanatory, educational, interactive, all these different options in there. Let's choose informative for now. And finally decide how many words you want. 1200 is a pretty good size for the article. Then click on next. It's already writing the table of contents. It's ready already. This is the heading. You have actually got 3 options. You can choose either of the 3 or you can edit it. So if you want to change it, let's say essential steps to start strong tomato and eggplant seedlings. Let's say you want to remove eggplants, for example. You can do that. Here we go. The article's title is ready. Then this is the table of contents. This is what the articles will have, all the different topics. If you want to remove a particular topic, yes, you can do that. Let's say I want to remove this one, or you want to add something, you can add to. That's perfectly on you. Click on next, and now the actual article is being written. And here we are. The article is generated. You can see it even made a cover image. I only asked for one image, and there's text on the image too. So it looks really engaging. Now let's look at the article. Preparing for a successful tomato and eggplant growing season. So there's a proper heading to every section, and you can see there are lots of different headings and lots of different sections. You can modify anything you want. For example, let's say you want to break up some things into paragraphs. You can do that. Let's try to make it a little more less chunky. Here we go. By the way, it has a number of AI features. So on the top, you will see this menu where it says insert content by AI, insert list by AI. Yes, you can produce a list by AI. Insert quotes by AI. So if you want to put in a quotable quote, you can do that. Insert AI stock or stock images. So if you want a new image in your article, you can do that. Let's say we want an image over here. Just press enter and then click over here. And we've got different sources. So you can either generate the image with AI, or you can choose to upload from your computer, or you can get images from Unsplash or Pexels. So if you just want to put in a keyword, just click on search. And this time we're getting from Unsplash. You have lots of different options. We can, for example, let me find an image I like. I'll use this. Click on use. And the image is inserted automatically. And you can modify things like the image size. If you want to, you can modify the alignment. I'll keep it center aligned. Now let's scroll down. Let's say you want to put an image over here, but this time you want to put an image that is generated with AI, and I want to use Ideogram V3, or let's use Flux this time, and tomato canopy, whatever that means. You can choose to enhance text prompt by AI. I don't want any text on the image, and I want landscape image is fine. Click on generate and it'll take a few seconds. Check this out, quite a realistic image. I'm going to use this, and there we have it. And again, I can increase the size. We can also do this with text, of course. I showed you some other features and we'll take a look at them shortly. But let's say you select some content. You can rewrite it, expand it, reduce it, or generate an image based on that content. So let's try to rewrite this content. Click on rewrite, and in one click, it's going to rewrite the paragraph, and it shows you the modified content. If you want to keep this, you can. If you want to modify it further, that's totally up to you. If you want to redo it, generate it again, you can do that. Click on use, and your content is replaced by the new content. And remember, it's not just rewrite. You can expand, you can reduce, and of course you can generate image. Now you can also do that with new content. Let's say I want to generate another paragraph over here. Let me break it up into a smaller para. And I want to generate another paragraph over here. I can just click on insert content by AI and then describe what kind of content I write. Let me write in a quick prompt. So I'm asking the AI to compare red and black soil for tomato cultivation, and keep it short, just 60 words. Click on generate. And there you have it. This is the content, and you can just click on use and it's added to the page. Now you also have insert list by AI. So you can create a list by AI. Let's try this one. Again, let me break it. It's a full-fledged editor, you know. And I will now ask for the list. So I specified what's the list for and the items that I want in the list. And all I need to do now is generate. And we got 4 items just as I specified. Click on use and the items are in the article. And you can also find a quotable quote using AI. So let's do that. Let's insert a quote about a positive quote about planting trees. Planting fruit trees, yeah. Write something positive. A quote by a famous politician or scientist. I like scientists better than politicians. Who doesn't, right? Click on generate. And there you see Jane Goodall. So he's a scientist, obviously. I'm not sure I've heard of him or her. Planting a fruit tree is an investment in the future where science meets patience. So imagine just adding a quotable quote in just 2 seconds. Or was it 1, right? It's done fast. Alright, so that's done. So you imagine this is not just AI generator that just blindly generates articles. It's a full-fledged AI editor with the best features. You can rewrite content, you can expand, you can reduce content, you can style content, of course. You can align things, make things heading or paragraph as you want. It also does your SEO, by the way. So it will prepare the slug. If you click on this button, here's a slug for the article. When you post it online, you can use this slug. It can prepare the meta keywords for you. 1 click. It will write the meta description again. And you can see your article settings over here, whatever you do. And if you're ready to publish it, you can. Let me just save it. It supports adding blogs from WordPress and Tumblr. So if you want, you can add your WordPress or Tumblr blog. And then once you have the blog, you can just click the article and publish it in 1 click, right? Or you can schedule it. So then you can select which blog you want to publish to. I'm going to go back to the article. Or you can schedule it to be published to a future date. Now check this out. I've got multiple articles written. This is the article preview. I can click and modify any article I want. And don't forget, this was only the YouTube article. You can do a lot more. For example, this time, let's do Facebook. So here we are on Facebook. And again, you got to use the Articalize plugin. Just click on select posts and start selection over here. Select the entire post if you can. I think this is it. Yes, it's red now. This is a pretty good post to turn into an article, right? Click on finish selection once you're done and then proceed to Articalize right over here. You got the material here. Click on next. And you can choose again what AI you want to use. I'll go for GPT-4. Language is still the same. And I will use the ideogram AI. It's one of the best AIs for images in my opinion. And this time I will create two images to begin with. And we'll keep the style casual this time and click on next. You're going to get the table of contents in a second. Here we go. You can see the table of contents. If you want to modify anything, you can. Or you can just leave it be. I think I will go for this heading is just fine. I'm going to remove the quotes. Don't need the quotes. Here we go. Click on next. Articles being written. Here we go. The article's already written and you can work on the article right away while the images are being generated. You can see this time we got 2 images. It's a complete article with all sorts of sections, like there is a heading and then there are a number of subheads. And the images are generated. Yes, they pop up just like that. You can see the text on the image. It's looking good actually. XChat, secure, private, limitless. Think about this. This is perfect for the article. Just click on save and it's saved to your article section. You can do the same thing with the next thread. Just put the post URL over here. And this is a great post actually. We gotta just click on the Articalize button and select posts. Then start selection. 1, 2, 3. Select as many parts of the thread as you want, right? So I'll just do that. This is easy. You don't need to apply your brains. You don't need to figure out what's being said and reinterpret it and spend hours to rewrite it. I think I'll just take these many items. It's quite enough. And once you're ready, click on finish selection. and proceed to Articalize. The thread material will be copied over, and then you can click on next. Again, I will use ideogram. Choose the AI model to write. Maybe this time I will use Claude Sonnet 3.7. Click on next and then just wait. You've got the title, you've got the table of contents, next. And the article's ready. Check out this graphic. Couldn't be better than this, right? What an attention puller. And look at the article. Quite a well-written article right over here. And of course, you can use AI to make it better, change it any way you want, modify it. And all you need to do is then hit publish and it's saved. And you can do the same thing with Threads thread, with Quora posts, with Reddit posts, with LinkedIn posts. You can pick up any website and you can create an article out of it. And you can even create a product review from Amazon. So let's take a look at that. You can copy and paste data from the ecom website and you can put in features. So let's do that. How about this Stanley Cup, right? We'll just copy all the matter over here from here, then paste it. Next, we want the features. So we scroll down a little bit. And most ecom websites have this section where they talk about the features. We can choose as many as we want, as many as are relevant, paste them in, and then click on next. And now you can add reviews. So we're going to go to the bottom and select the reviews that we want to add. Let's say we can add this one. And the reviews will be used to talk about the best qualities or the worst qualities depending on what review you put in. So I will try to find a review which is not positive. And you can keep adding as many reviews as you want. Okay, so I'm going to click on see more, grab a couple more. Okay, that requires my sign in, so I'll just leave that be. I think these are enough. And click on next. Again, you got to select what AIs you want to use. As usual, the content is all ready for you. The table of contents, if you want to review it, click on next. Check out the article. The graphic is AI generated. So remember, this is a unique image. It's not copied. Stanley H2.0 flow state. The product name is mentioned. You can see the features are properly described in headings. Everything is organized like in a proper article. And of course, you can format it the way you want. And finally, once you're ready, click on save. I must tell you that the reviews that we used, that we put in, are obviously integrated in the article. So it's highlighted what are the positive and the negative qualities and what people like about the product. Click on save and you have another article. It's a product review this time. Next, let's also try to write an article from scratch, and that is supported with, and that is of course, and that's a great way to create high quality articles. If you are an art writer yourself and you just want to write on your own, just put in your title, click on next, and now you've got the article. It's a blank page, but you can easily fill it by using the various AI tools like insert content by AI. Perfect starting point. Talk about why everyone should be growing vegetables at home and the food crisis in the world. Write 2 paras around. So it's already done. Actually, I clicked on enter and you can use it. Click on use and now you can format it the way you want. Growing vegetables at home has become increasingly important in light of the ongoing food global crisis, which is marked by rising food prices, supply chain disruptions, all those things that you want to hear about, right? So you can continue from here, click on save whenever you want. By the way, I got to tell you something. In settings, if you check out, we've got some special settings like restricted phrases. So if there are any phrases that you don't want to use in the article, we do have a list that we already put in, which are commonly found in AI generated articles. So we already have a list that prevents this article from being detected as an AI generated article. It's a feature that we already have. So this is the list that you can add to. If you want to add in your own phrase or word, you can just do that, click on save, and now those phrases or those words will not be used in your articles. So this is Articalize. It's the ultimate time saver, effort saver, and quality AI article writer that you can use to adapt articles from any source into an article that is ready to go for your blog and is extremely original, is 100% fresh, and is sourced from places where you find the freshest, trendiest content.